What's up, you guys? Nathan Bell here, doing another Marvel Legends review on the newly released Red Guardian from the Captain America Civil War Build-A-Figure Giant Man wave. I scored him at a comic book shop because I can't find these figures anywhere at retail, which is very frustrating to me. I would order them, but I just like finding them out in the wild. I just think it's a better feeling to actually have them in store, in your hands. I get all sweaty, I leave handprints all over the packaging. There just isn't a better feeling. I actually only paid 20 bucks for him, so I didn't overpay, but I'm sure not a lot of people are looking for this figure. So before we get into him, let's just take a quick look at the accessories that he came with. Red Guardian comes with a shield, and I actually really like it. I like that, crimson metallic look, and then the star is actually very clean. It's got like that nice silver paint. There you can see like a little plastic spot right there where that looks like where the mold was. Not a big deal, but I'm pretty sure it's the identical shield as the Captain America one that came in the Red Onslaught wave. Which it just looks, I don't know, doesn't Cap's shield look a little bigger? No, I think it's just the deco on the shield, but I definitely prefer this more metallic sheen than just like the flat red. On the inside, you just got the clip and everything, just the same. I'm glad the plastic kind of matches the crimson color of the shield for the holster and stuff. That can just peg right into his back. And by the way, these straps did not come with Red Guardian. They came with Captain America. I just think they look a lot better on Red Guardian for some reason. I just do not like that Cap figure. I don't think they should have used the Grim Reaper body mold. It just might be the head sculpt because I actually do like this body mold for the Red Guardian. I just don't think it's a good match for Captain America. Then he also came with the leg of the, I believe this is the right leg of the Build-A-Figure Giant Man, which I'm so excited to build, but God knows when I'm going to find these figures in the wild. I might just have to bite the bullet and order them from Big Bad Toy Store or somewhere else because I'm just so excited. There's been a lot of people talking massive shit about the Build-A-Figure Giant Man, which I feel like a lot of people don't like movie figures, and that's okay. I do like movie figures, but I would definitely prefer comic figures over movie figures, but I still do like my movies, man. And I don't agree with people being like, oh, blah, blah, blah. If you just like the movies, you don't like Marvel comics and stuff like that. It's not a competition, guys. To me, it's just definitely not a competition. Some people like the movies more than the comics. Some people like the comics more than the movies. We're all friends here, man, all right? We're all friends. But like I said, I'm very excited to build this. I really don't like the tongue on the sneaker. I don't know if that's going to be movie accurate or not. I'm not entirely sure. Got a little bug right there in the camera, so that's cool. I just don't really like the tongue on that, but I can't judge. I'm just very excited to build it. So let's get back into Red Guardian. I really like the head sculpt on this figure. I wish they would have used something like this on the new Captain America figure. I just feel like that looks really blown out, doesn't it? Like he's kind of like a fat old man or something, which is, that head sculpt throws off the body mold big time. I just feel like Red Guardian looks so much better. Let me know what you guys think, which figure you like better, the Red Guardian or the new Captain America. I have to go with the Red Guardian. I just don't like this Captain America at all. This is actually only the comic Captain America I have in my collection. A lot of people like the face-off cap. I kind of like the Ultimate cap, which I believe that's the same figure that's in the Target 3-pack that came with Miss Marvel and Radioactive Man, so I got to pick that up, but I'm just not a fan of this cap. But I did put the Infinity Gauntlet on this guy, so I thought that was pretty cool. But this is basically the same figure, just repaint with different decos on it. Like even the star is almost identical, but you can see how it is a little different. The belt's the same, the boots are identical, the gloves are, but he does not come with any interchangeable hands, but the belt is the same. That's just so lazy on Hasbro's part. Just with different deco on it, but the star isn't the same. If it was, that would have definitely been drawing the line a little bit, but Cap does not have any shading on his suit, which Red Guardian does. Not a whole lot, just basically on his upper chest that leads up to his neck, and then a little bit on his face. You can see how there's kind of a red blotch right there where it didn't get painted or scuffed. I didn't do that. That's how it was in the packaging. I bit the bullet and bought it anyways just because I have to push out some reviews, man. I haven't posted in almost a week and a half now. The Mohawk came out okay. You can see how it's a little bit blotchy towards the front. Not a big deal. The other side. The ears came out very clean too, the ear paint. No ear hair though, which, that's a good thing. And on the back, that same star continues. I just want to match it up just to see if it's the same as Cap's. I don't believe it is. On the back, no shading at all, just that red plastic. Then you get to the boots. It would have been cool with some blue highlights. I really like the blue highlights. Like I believe they did a little bit on the White Iron Fist, and the Future Foundation Doctor Doom just looks phenomenal with that little, blue paint in there for the highlights. It goes a long way, to really make a figure pop, in my opinion. The hands, I actually took his hands off, so I couldn't even tell you if it was the same hands for the interchangeable hands that came with the Captain America. I want to say it is, because they gave him these hands that can't even really hold anything. I don't know if maybe his shield can fit in his hands to do so. Yeah, that can fit right in his hand. So if you want to, you know, display him like that or something, if you're not really into the clip, that falls off kind of easy. That looks okay. Let me kind of switch my camera angle. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, but I wish he would have came with at least one close-fisted hand. Get him a cool, you know, dynamic pose. Maybe with a shield in one, you know, close-fisted in the other. Not a big deal, though. I don't know much about this character. I don't know. I think he's pretty much a Captain America, and I don't want to say Canada. Maybe London or England. Maybe it is Canada. If you do know, please let me know in the comments below. But yeah, not a whole lot going on. He does share that Grim Reaper body mold, the same as Cap, which I already stated before. All in all, I actually really do like this figure. It really surprised me how much I did like it because I didn't like the Captain America figure, and this is basically the same but just with a different head sculpt. But I ended up really liking the head sculpt. The eyes came out very clean too, by the way. Just some white paint, get some black in there. All in all, not a bad figure. If you are a fan of Red Guardian, I suggest you go out and buy it. But if you're not, I would honestly skip it because, like I said, it just pretty much is a reuse. And just go ahead on eBay and just buy the Build-A-Figure piece it comes with for probably $9 or $10. Let's get into some quick articulation with this guy. So his head can look up about that far. Goes down about that. It can turn side to side, and there really is no pivot. His arm can only go up to about that before I feel like it's going to snap off. It can move forward. He has a bicep swivel, followed by a double jointed elbow, which is kind of restricted by the glove a tiny bit. His wrist can rotate, which is kind of, it can rotate the other way. I'm not really having any luck trying to push it forward like that. That's strange, but it is on a hinge moving inward and outward or up and down. It does have an ab crunch that can move forward about that far. Yeah, that's about how far you're going to get him. Then he can move back quite a bit. He does have a waist swivel. His leg can kick up about that far, which is quite a bit. It can't really go back. He can almost do the full splits. Does have a upper thigh rotation. He has a double jointed knee. He does have a calf swivel at the beginning of his boot there. And then his foot can go up about that far, can go back, and he does have some sweet ankle pivot. Figure comparison time. Here is Red Guardian next to Black Panther and Radioactive Man. I wanted to do a shot of the Bucks that Hasbro seems to use the most. So you have the Bucky Cat mold, then you have the Grim Reaper, and the Hyperion body mold. I definitely like Grim Reaper probably being my favorite body mold, I think. It's just, you know, that small to medium build. I just feel like the Bucky Cap is just way too small for some characters. For Black Panther, I think it's okay, but there's definitely other characters where they should have gotten a bigger body mold. That's my video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscribe button. I will see you guys next time. Peace.